Hello, everybody. Welcome to the RaVe Cast. I'm LazyTurtle7865, aka RaVe Turtle. I'm a member of RaVe Nation and the host of the RaVe Cast, where we talk here multiple things about RaVe Nation and what you need to know. And we'll have different members on this, podcast each month. And I got my pal / co-host here with me, RaVe Breakfast. You want to say hi, Breakfast?
Hello, everyone. I'm RaVe Breakfast.
All right, you don't need to sound that serious. And this is our first episode, and it should be a little special, and it's not going to be too deep into it. We're just going to talk to our lovely leader here who created RaVe Nation, Crown Shots. You want to say hi, my man?
Hi, what's up? What's up, guys?
So anyways, yeah. So how you doing today, Crown?
Doing pretty good. What about you, Turtle?
We're doing
What's
pretty
popping in Turtle's life right now?
Not much. Just excited to do our first little podcast here, and it should be very interesting.
Podcast hype.
Podcast hype. So, yeah. So one of the things we're going to be talking here is, especially with you, we're going to be talking a few things about RaVe Nation, about each different members. Like I said, each month we'll have a different member. Crown will be popping in once in a while throughout each podcast. Give us a little update on RaVe Nation. So if you don't know what RaVe Nation is, it is the team that we are on that Crown owns. Make sure you check it out, actually. The links will be in the description to everybody who's here. The link will be in the description down below, so go check that out.
Also, links for everybody else in the podcast that feature and stuff will be in the links as well.
Yeah, everybody, we got that. All right. So first off, where the real question is behind it is, what made you want to start RaVe Nation? What drove you to start? Well, I mean, why did you start it? What drove you?
What drove me
to start RaVe Nation? Why'd you start it? How'd you want to start it? The reason behind it?
It's kind of like a long story. It's kind of like a weird story. All right, so basically, we had a team. So RaVe Nation, as it was a team before we rebranded it to RaVe, or RaVe Nation as you know it today. We were actually a long time ago named, we were called a team called CUSG, which standed for Continuous Gaming. I know, that sounds like a really kind of cringy name not really like a cringy name. And I actually think that it would have stuck really well nowadays, but I don't even know. But yeah, so basically it all started from literally, we had this team and it was a group of friends. We called it CUSG or Continuous Gaming or Continuous Gamers, for example. And it kind of just all started on Black Ops 2. And it was just a group of it was a group of 100 people, 100 people plus that kind of just took over Black Ops 2 lobbies and more. And, just the good old 2012 to 2014 type of Black Ops 2 vibe. Yeah. And yeah, that's where it originated from. And it was kind of just, what's it called?
Pretty much the good old days.
It was pretty much the good old days when you used to been able to relax on Call of Duty. Yeah. And everything was kind of like a meme at that point. It wasn't really meant to be serious.
Yeah, it's hard these days to get memes out of it.
Yeah.
And bringing Breakfast, we have gotten some memes out of stuff
yeah.
There's one meme that I'll never forget. Breakfast got it in my head, and Breakfast, you should remember this. When I first met you, Crown, this was during Chapter 2 of Fortnite. We landed at... Oh, I guess Breakfast is a little occupied, so we'll keep going. We landed in Craggy Cliffs.
I'm here. I'm just trying to remember this.
All right, we landed in Craggy Cliffs. Oh, shit, my mic. We landed in Craggy Cliffs. I landed at Fish Sticks. Snipes landed up top. I think that was Snipes. Breakfast landed at the fish shop, wherever that was called, where all the poles are at. And Crown landed down below by the boat area. So
I don't remember this.
No. Snipes gets knocked. MBM eventually. I'm looting. I only get 6 grenades. I come down. As I come out and Crown gets knocked. And then as I come out the door, Crown and Breakfast gets knocked. As I come out the door to get them, Breakfast gets BM. I get his reboot card. Then I head down to Crown. I build a steel one by one around us to try to res them. And then here comes a team three of the out of the four, they come in and they were thirsty. They started spraying away with their SMGs. I'm like, fuck this. I'm going down. I'm taking it with me. So I start spamming the 6 grenades down, and the Ragnarok comes through and kills me. And the next thing I know, I'm spectating these 3 downed. I'm like, what just happened? And Breakfast like, Turtle, you just did the definition of I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me. And
I remember that.
Yes,
dude. I remember the night after that.
Dude,
I had like the migraine. It was the loudest thing we have ever that was the loudest our parties have ever gotten. That's like the OG squad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. With like Creek or Snipes.
Yeah.
And then there was like a few other people. Like, oh my gosh, we had a few other people that I don't even remember.
Well, there's
I think
locally
Paradox wasn't there at the time.
No, Paradox.
He was there,
Sad
but he
Boy.
wasn't with us.
Sad Boy, yeah, locally Sad Boy.
Yeah.
I don't think Bonnie
I
was
don't think
around
Sad Boy
much.
was there because Sad Boy didn't join till
Till
like a few months after that, or a month after that, or something.
Because I didn't like.
And the junior junior team wasn't a thing either yet. So it was like way before. It was like last few summers ago or something that happened.
Yeah. So as soon as he told me what happened, I'm like, oh, I'm laughing, and then here comes the other team, just to finish them off instantly. And I'm spectating somebody out on the farm, and I'm like, wait, I'm so confused. And I look at the key feed, and I barely see it. It says Lazy Turtle 7865 exploded this person, and that's when I lost my mind when it came to realization what I did and what breakfast meant.
I miss the old Fortnite. Now I'm going a quick tangent here for just a quick minute, if you don't mind. Sorry, my throat's really rough. I'm drinking some tea right now, and
nice,
pretty good. So I haven't really played Fortnite all this. For context, I took like a 3-month gone for so I don't really know
for months.
October, the beginning of October really, and then I'm back now. I miss the magic that's Fortnite because I haven't really played it, so I can't really give my thorough opinion on it. But from what I'm hearing, people just are not liking it.
Same thing with Call of Duty as well.
Yeah, I'm enjoying season 5. Me and locally just came out a couple matches of Team Rumble. We had a good time. I would say definitely one of the memorable moments is especially when I first met Breakfast here. And I'm going to get into another story here how I met Breakfast. I met him back in season 7, chapter 1 map. We had this whole skit with that robot that's made out of garbage skin. We had a skit with that
trash cans.
Yeah, the trash bots roll out. I couldn't even think.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and then we had the enemy, the Decepticons led by their leader, the Mega Chode.
Yeah, no, that was peak performance. Cause see, I loved our squad on season in chapter 1 because it was you, me, Snipes, and then there was someone else that I can't really remember. I don't think it was
Bonnie.
RaVe has always had a bunch of squads kind of.
Yeah, well, I think this is before this is before I knew Crown even existed.
Yeah, because I don't think you met him until season X. Was that it?
Oh yeah.
I know, because I love it how Snipes and Bonnie Snipes would take the game semi-seriously. Bonnie and Snipes would take the game to some extent seriously, and me and Lazy, our only goal is to goof around.
Yeah, it's even I want to take it serious. I can't. I just can't. I just want to have fun. Even though I could get really salty, I could get real mad out of nowhere. I could get mad over nothing. I'm down. Why aren't you guys resing me? Why? It's I act like a kid sometimes. I will admit it.
I hate that. Like, not necessarily you, but I hate that Fortnite. Like, when you die, I remember back in chapter 1, you'd be like, ah, shoot, he got me or something like that. But now you break everything and you break the sound barrier with it.
Yeah, I'm still working on that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, and then like I would say it was in season 3 is when I joined Ray Nation. Nice vouch for me because like I was
chapter 2, season 3.
Yeah, chapter 2, season 3. I'm not the best of player, but he mainly vouched for me saying that I'm a good player, but it's like I'm not the best, but I do.
That's why I put you as a content lead, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
more of a lead position.
Yeah. And it's like I remember Breakfast telling me he got recruited because they enjoyed his personality. Because how he had
personality and his clips were actually not bad, and his content was pretty good too.
I remember. It's funny. Me and Lazy aren't that far from each other on like how we joined. Because I'm the same way. Snipes vouch for me.
Yeah, I mean it's like
quick moment of silence. Snipes, you're a real one.
So if you don't know,
if you're him anymore.
Yeah, Snipes left he's taking a break from teams.
And just to clear that air, we didn't kick him.
No, he
left on his own terms. We still play with the man. We didn't like assassinate him.
No, we still have a good time with him. I played with him the other day. We had a good time.
He's just I bet really tired. Like, after all these 3 to 4, almost 4 years or something like that.
And then all the drama.
Him grinding continuously for RaVe, and just overall that's gotta be a lot.
You have to admit though, Snipes was like when he was in the team. I mean, it wasn't like he left a while back. Yeah, I think hasn't it been a month or two?
The most god tier players we've ever had.
Yeah, you could go on a hunch and say that he really grinded for the team.
All right, you take care of that.
That's true. Snipes, I don't know if he's gonna watch this or not, but I mean, if I had an option to have him brought back in the team, which we had a little bit of an argument. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
we had a little bit of an argument when he left because I thought he joined
a different team. Yeah, a team that we're having problem against.
And we're actually not having problems with the team anymore.
Which is nice. It's if they're still growing, good for them. If they're done fighting with us, that's it's okay. Enjoy your team. I hope if they see this, I hope you guys do well. I hope your team does well. I don't wish the bad worse for you. I hope you guys just
exactly. If anything, we want complete peace with everybody at this point. We don't want any more of this.
It's just there's too much drama in the world, especially with the whole epidemic.
Exactly. And everybody's already going through their own problems right now. Nobody wants to deal with drama. It's just
y'all remember the Husky drama?
That's what we're talking about.
Let's talk about that right now. That's actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I went to go change my clothes.
Yeah. Let's not get too deep into that because that's more of a that's more of a personal situation.
I mean, we've kind of buried the hatchet. Fat Lady has kind of sung on that one.
Yeah, it's I hope for the best of it.
That's crazy to me to think that was this year.
Yeah,
that was last year. Yeah, that's 2020.
That was this year. This was 2020.
Year. Yeah, no, it's 2021.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's a new year.
Shut up.
New year. If he sees this, Husky, if he sees this, I do hope for the best for you, man. I hope things work out for you.
No, I never wished. We never wished any ill intent on him. I still follow him on Insta. I wish him the best of luck in his future endeavors. That's what I have to say on him.
Yeah. What is something else we can talk about? What else do you guys feel has happened? Yeah, what?
Oh, that's right, our notes. So if you don't know, a couple months ago, me and Breakfast got together. We had jot some notes down, just in case we ran into.
I didn't.
This. No, we ran into this little slam.
For a bit of context for everyone, this podcast, right? This whole idea has literally been in the making for about a year and a half.
No, more of a year.
Yeah, it's been a crazy amount of time that we've been planning this.
We've really been like thinking of every possibility, and a couple of months ago, like before I left, probably if I had to give an estimate, maybe the summer of 2020.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, that's when I
posted
posted
that ballpark.
I posted an update video.
Yeah, we got together.
Yeah, I posted an update
it was like
video
4 months ago that we did. Like we were really getting into the idea.
Yeah, because I would say about a year ago, or a little less than a year ago, I posted an update video over on my channel, and because they made me content leader, I came up with the idea, talk about the team and whatnot. I came up with the idea for it's a surprise Crown here for doing a podcast. And then when I talked to Crown about it, and he saw that, he was like, "Turley, I've been wanting to do that for a long time now." Like,
that is because it's true. We've been planning that. Like, we've been wanting to start that since I think it was like 2018 or 2019. It's been years. And like even some of the older members were wanting to be a part of it. But now we can have them on it. And that's why I recruited Turtle, because I was like, okay, this guy may not like be the best of players, but there's something about him.
Yeah, no.
There's something about him that I know that there's going to be a good part to it. He's going to play a good part in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That we have recruited some bangers past. Just to name off a few. And granted, some of these people might not be in the team anymore. I'm still kind of catching up on who is and is not, and that's pretty bad.
Yeah, and we have the one player who's what, like,
but
that 1%.
We've already mentioned before Snipes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Huge grinder, and I wish him the best. Lucky was a god, he was
Paradox.
Yeah, we had
Paradox.
Paradox was a real one, super talented editor. I don't think he's making content anymore, is he?
He doesn't make any like edits really anymore because he kind of gave up on gaming and editing. But he makes the occasional AMVs and stuff like that. Which actually, if like, I don't know if this is possible, but I'll probably link Turtle this so you guys can go check out Paradox. But dude, for Paradox's time in RaVe, the time, like, his videos were far beyond anything I could ever do back then. Like, I was
not to mention his gameplay was amazing.
It was crazy what he was
the editing
doing.
I want to do is like, if you watch Dahi Denogla.
Yeah, I watched him a few times. I don't really.
His editor is amazing. I want to be able to do edits like that. Like, I don't know whose editor it is, but he's really good.
Yeah.
No, and then you have Koba and Games.
Koba and Games are still in the team though.
Yeah, well, I said some of these people might not be in the team.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Koba's a massive grinder. Hats off to him, and he's an amazing player too. I don't watch his content often, but when I do, I am always pleasantly surprised. I'm never disappointed in what I'm seeing. In Games, I haven't seen him make content in a while, but I have seen some of his like older stuff, and I gotta say, dude, they both have a talent, and I'm pretty sure they're related.
Yeah, they actually,
if I'm not mistaken.
Cousins, IRL. I actually met Games when I was in high school, and we knew each other for like 2 to 3 years before he joined RaVe.
Those are the only people I can think of at the top of my head. There are so many, and it's not even these people. Everyone in RaVe makes what we do possible, and really just a big thank you to everyone in RaVe who, is where RaVe is like, it's like a big machine, and we are all just moving parts, gears and gizmos in the machine that make it work. So everyone in RaVe, just a quick, I know this sounds very sappy and like, oh my god, like I'm about to announce an award or something, but seriously, thank you to not only people in RaVe, but the people who support RaVe.
And
there was no
were in the team before, even if we had problems with them, they still helped. Like, there's no one that really didn't really help.
Yeah, no, everyone did their part as expected. No one under exceeded. If anything, most people over exceeded expectations.
Yeah.
And so to everyone who supports us, just a big thank you from, if not RaVe, at least me. I wouldn't, if it weren't for you guys, RaVe probably wouldn't have been a thing, and I wouldn't have had a platform to show my passion on.
Platform as in,
so yeah, just a big thank you.
And we're not even stopping. Like, we're not stopping there. We talk about like all this past stuff that we had going on. I want like a bunch of new great stuff to happen. Now.
I've been getting alerts on your tweets, especially like today's one. You had some specials in the works, whatever.
Yeah, definitely. I have a lot of stuff in the works that is just coming out soon. Actually, a little bit of a spoiler, or a little bit of just. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of like a spoiler of like what my ideas are. First off, like this is just a flat out. I've already spoiled this a lot. I'm actually gonna be getting us to be having like merch made and stuff like that. That's gonna be coming out as soon as I get a job and stuff like that. I'll be able to have merch made. I'll be able to have all this other stuff just happen. And one more little spoiler. I don't want to spoil too much of what I'm doing because it's kind of just. I want to keep it a little bit in the dark because. A lot could happen in the next like 2 years or in the next year even. So it's just in the works right now. But another little spoiler is
we don't need too many spoilers.
Yeah. Okay.
Jesus
I'm doing
Christ.
one more though. One more because I have so many ideas that it's just like spoiling like 2 isn't even enough.
Bro, if you keep on spilling these beans, we're gonna have a whole pot.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, so still stuff.
One more spoiler is. I am going to like eventually get us into comp eventually too. That's the last spoiler you guys get.
Yeah,
okay? That's the last spoiler. Spoiler. I'm not
Ladies
saying
and gentlemen,
stay
tuned for 2020.
But it's just like a lot of stuff.
Or spoilers.
To put it to so pretty much to sum up what Crown is saying, we have some very big and exciting plans.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyways, here's another important question. We all been gaming for a long time now. What is your most funniest / memorable I can't say the word right. Memorable moment you have ever had that you haven't forgotten to this day?
Oh, I got one. So this is back on 360 gang represent. Back on the 360, and this is when I just got GTA, and I don't know if this could count as a gaming moment. It's kind of a game. It involves a game, I guess. So, GTA. I just got it for Christmas, and I decided to start a YouTube channel. Actually, I'm pretty sure you can still find it, although it's pretty cringe. Breakfast Gaming. And so we were playing, and. I'm like wrapping up the video, doing my own thing, and as I'm like wrapping it up and stuff, I was like doing my whole outro. It's like, okay, guys, I'll see y'all in the next one, and my power just cuts. Everything just turns black, and there is nothing. But for some reason, my Xbox is still on, but my TV isn't. So it's just pitch black except for the little green like light that gives off the Xbox.
Yeah.
And then I just like quickly go to grab the camera and just like I'm like fiddling with it and like trying to turn it off. And it was the most terrifying thing I think I've ever experienced. Because it was just like, holy hell, the ghosts were watching my video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say that's one of the most memorable moments.
What about you, Crown?
Oh my gosh, dude, I have so many memories. So many memories.
You're the best one.
It's just crazy.
Oh, I got way too many.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I have way too many. I've been playing games forever. It's just no. I'm gonna pick one, and it's gonna be that one. All right, so none of you guys actually really know this about me, but none of you would really expect this, or I've talked about it only a little bit. But you know how I used to be like a really, like some of you may know this, I used to be a really big person into like Minecraft. I used to love Minecraft as a kid.
Talk about it.
Yeah. Oh my
Minecraft,
God.
Xbox 360. Even if you were playing by yourself, it did not matter. Dude, it was so much fun.
It still
It
is
was
a
a
good
tear
game.
to a man's eye.
Best game, like as a kid. I'm actually gonna make my kids play it. Like they're not playing any other game except that.
Yeah,
I'm saying that dead. Like I'm saying that. Yep, straight up. They're gonna be playing Minecraft.
Yeah, that game is still alive.
But
It's
so
incredible.
basically, one of the biggest memories in Minecraft I had is that I remember. Literally, this is real. This is 100% real, no BS. But so basically, I remember on Christmas Eve, because you know how like sometimes like you remember the old Stampy videos when they used to make like the Christmas like Sky Islands and stuff like that, and like work all together with Squid, Squishy, and all them.
Yep.
And so basically, I remember I like created a Minecraft world, like, you know, a Minecraft world on Christmas Eve, and I literally was up till like 2 or 3, and literally like I created the Minecraft world, right? There was no snow or anything outside, but then like I created that Minecraft world, and right when I came into the Minecraft world, there was snow everywhere. It was one of those maps where you like spawned literally where in the middle of like a snow, but like in the weirdest spot. Like there was snow in the weirdest spot, and it was just snowing constantly for no reason. And so it was crazy because I created that on Christmas like Eve, like literally on Christmas Eve. And then I went to sleep and I woke up and there was snow outside. And so I was like, whoa, what the? And it was just, there was no snow like when I went to sleep. But when I woke up, it was like there was a whole just patches. There's snow everywhere outside. And that's why exactly me and Nerdy love, like, Christmas is our holiday to like hang out together, because me and Nerdy, like, or me and Chance, or one Nerdy Chance, we have always like played Minecraft or something like together, or like just hung out with each other on Christmas. It's been our holiday forever. So yeah.
Right. So
anything else?
I do. You got one?
I've been reminiscing, and I've been trying to think. I have a bunch of Call of Duty Ghost moments at GTA 5, especially like there, like one point, like there's like this windmills that modders did, and me and my nephew.
I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back.
All right, when me and my nephew go flying into it, we're just flying around because they're like outside the apartment and hit windmills and what. But I would say. And then there's like moments like Mars put a Ferris wheel on my friend Chance. I actually have a video up on it. Death by Ferris wheel. He's like chasing me down as he's a Ferris wheel, kills me. And there's the Illuminati cops. It's like they won't die. It's like those are some good moments. But I would say one of the moments. This is like the early days of me playing on the 360. The earliest days on like when I first started online gaming. On Call of Duty Ghost, still one of my favorites. I did Infected a lot, and I met this guy.
Infected,
I met this guy. Goonies for Life. I remember his name. God, I remember his name. That's how good this is. And it's like, okay, we're all, even if you're infected, don't kill. We're going to do a conga line, and it's like, okay. I end up becoming first infected, and they kill me, and I'm like, oh, come on, guys. So I come back to where they were just to try to see if I could join them. I go in the room and I'm like, wait, where are they? And at the bottom left of my corner of my screen, I see something moving across the ground. I look down. There's everybody prone just in a line. Prone moving across the floor. It took me by surprise. I started laughing so hard. I could not breathe. They all saw me in panic, got up and killed me. But I did not care. It was funny.
Wait, was this on Ghost or GTA?
Ghost. Call of Duty Ghost.
Oh dang. Yeah, mods were fun back then. Now it's just aimbot.
This wasn't a mod. This was just Infected, and Goonies for Life want everybody to conga.
I don't remember what that is.
You don't? No, infected mode on Call of Duty goes, Goonies for life is a friend.
Okay.
And he wants the conga. And it's just... Yeah. I was laughing hysterically about it. And then when the game ended, like I lost and I didn't get any kills. They're all like, why didn't you come after us? You were standing the whole time. And they hear me laughing after asking that. It's like, wait, are you okay? I'm like, no, that was the funniest shit.
That's how you know it's a good laugh when you're just mumbling, got tears in your eyes, snot running.
I could not breathe. It was the best thing I've ever seen. Besides all the crazy things I've seen on the other games like GTA and then like Fortnite, there was a couple on the Chapter 1 map where I'm like playing Team Rumble and I would see a giant, I would see like a giant Rust Lord coming towards me. I was like, oh God.
I remember that glitch.
That was funny. I love those glitches, especially in Team Rumble. It made it better.
Yeah, all right.
I would say the funniest glitch I've seen was in Season 7 with the planes. I'm doing fill squads. We get in the plane. The guy who's flying it, all of a sudden his neck stretch out far ahead of the plane as you can imagine. And we're all like, what the hell? 2 seconds later, we're getting shot at from somebody down below. And all of a sudden, his head's fixed. But we teleport across the map.
Dang.
And we're all just like, what the hell has happened? But as soon as we got to the other end, we crashed into another plane and blow up. And everybody died. I'm just sitting here like, what the hell just happened? First, I see a man's neck goes 5 miles ahead of us. Then we're getting shot at. And then after that, we're on the other side of the map, dead.
All right. Okay.
You got
I got a topic.
All
I got a topic actually. Okay, so as we all know, when the quarantine was around, when was that? Like March or something? March of 2020.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So like when we all had to stay indoors.
I still work.
What was one game that you would have never played had it not been for the quarantine? Like, what is one game you picked up during the quarantine? If there is one.
Fortnite. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'll start.
I think I would say I started playing Sea of Thieves again.
Sea of Thieves was definitely
This is a classic.
Yeah, Sea of Thieves is definitely fun. I still want to play. I still have it. I want to play again. I seriously do. I think I'm going to play it a lot this weekend. Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Wish I'd.
I would say for me it would have to be Minecraft. For those of you who are living under a rock, Minecraft had like a huge comeback, like one of the biggest comebacks in gaming history. And honestly,
especially for Bedrock.
And no, it for some reason just blew up. I'm pretty sure it was PewDiePie who played it on a stream, and then people were like, "Oh my god, this is fun!" And I have to say, I wasn't 100% down with it. But then my friends were like, yo, you should get Minecraft. And so I did. It was on sale. So I played it and I loved it. Last time I played Minecraft,
I remember
regularly.
It was Pocket Edition for me when it was brand new when Minecraft first came out. But Crown, I'm surprised you didn't say Warframe. Because that was the game you definitely picked up.
Oh, yeah. Warframe. That's one of mine. Yep. Definitely.
Yeah. If you don't know what Warframe is, Warframe has 8 years of content. It is free to play. It is a fabulous game with another update coming soon. I've been playing for almost 5 years. I can't get enough of it. The game is just endless. It's huge. It's one. Yeah. I mean, it has over 60 million players, and it's still growing. And especially with the dev team and the community. They keep us up to date. They listen to the community. It's one of the best. Especially if you don't believe me, I mean, take a look. A lot of the skins they have for your customizations to your characters in the game were created by players. There's a few weapons in games that were created by players. Some of the designs and ideas in the game were created by players.
Another honorable mention I would have to say, this may have not been during like the technical like quarantine, like when you had to stay in. But I'd say Among Us definitely played a part in my
Among Us.
In my quarantine.
The Henry Stickmin
because
collection, the Henry Stickmin collection, that has taken a lot of hearts.
Yeah, no. Honestly, bro, it's kind of sad because Among Us, like, it's still a good game.
Yeah,
people are still playing it, but
they're coming out with a new map here soon. The airship map. The airship map from Henry Stickmin, the infiltrating the airship. That's going to be coming a map here soon on Among Us.
But yeah, those would be the two games I'd say: Minecraft and and honestly, Crown and Lazy, they can both kind of vouch for this. So we have a server on for RaVe or just for people. It's nothing like serious. It's nothing like the Dream SMP. It's just
my base.
Yeah, Lazy for some reason is in like Groundhog Day, and every time he logs in, his base is just blown up. But but like,
motherfucker, I'm hunting you down.
But back to what I was saying, like, and Crown and Lazy maybe can say this. I joined the realm like maybe 9 days, and every single day I have been on.
You have
for at least like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I've been getting on it more and more.
Yeah, no,
especially breakfast.
I don't know why. It's
like
so
yesterday,
fun.
breakfast. I know Snipes came to my base yesterday because I saw you were on yesterday. I was AFK for most of it because I was watching the Packer game.
I was wondering if you were AFK.
Yeah, I was watching the Packer game with my dad.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I like. Did you come to my base yesterday?
Well, I put in the chat. I needed a brown mushroom for a weakness potion.
I don't have any.
And well, I already did it. Like, it's already done. Snipes helped me out. But like, I like put in the chat, and I was in a party with Snipes, Clever, and Cheese. We were all on the server, and we were just waiting. We were just like spamming the chat like lazy, turtle.
I didn't see that. No, I was going.
Yeah, no, we were literally just like spamming the chat. But yeah, no.
Boy, let me guess, because of how much. No, is it because of how much I helped Snipes with that paper?
Yeah, no, Snipes told me about that. You have like a little like deal with him or something.
Yeah, I gave him 2 large chestfuls of paper.
Yeah. Did you answer the question
about what?
What is one game that you would say you picked up?
Oh, he did.
Oh, I said Minecraft, and that one game I would pick up.
No, one game that you picked up. No, he said Fortnite,
like
and then
one game.
He said Fortnite, then reminded him about Warframe.
Okay.
Yeah, so Fortnite and Warframe, because actually something crazy is that like I wouldn't have started playing Fortnite if it wasn't for quarantine. Just gonna be honest with you. Like, that's actually kind of crazy to say.
I think a lot of
I was into Call of Duty
grinding
so much,
games,
but when you play something for so long, it gets super boring, and so I had to.
It's me with Fortnite.
I had to add something to it.
Yeah, it's like I've been playing Fortnite since season 3 on the chapter 1 map, and I still enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like
everybody else. I played it like since like season 1 or something, right? And I never really got into it till quarantine, surprisingly.
I'd be honest. Wait, what the hell? Wait, someone just... Oh, I thought someone joined the call.
No, they better not have.
No one's in here except us.
Yeah, no, I got a notification. I thought it was someone joining.
No.
I'm gonna be honest, and I think I can speak for almost anyone who plays Fortnite, like, casually. Fortnite itself, like Fortnite, just the game, is not a bad game at all. I still love it. I still love the whole idea of you can build your own cover, because that is a problem in, you know, like games such as PUBG, H1Z1.
What ruins
just to name
it's not the team, to be honest here. It is the players. The sweats, the
Yeah, I was
tryhards.
just about to say that. It's not Fortnite that ruined Fortnite. Like, yeah, Fortnite did make questionable decisions, like when they took out turbo building for a day or two,
Yeah.
or when they vaulted the pump like it did this season.
Get rid of those dumb ass charge.
But the game itself has not changed in my heart. It's just the people who play Fortnite that for some reason took this silly, goofy ass game that was meant for your 3-year-old to play when you didn't want to parent them and let Fortnite parent them. And now people took it so seriously that now people are going back to games that came out like 10 years ago, such as Minecraft. I've heard Rust is making a return. Like, all these games.
Crazy good. I want to get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I honestly, I gotta be real.
Xbox.
I'm down. I am so down with like this resurgence of old games.
Yeah, there was a lot of good old games, like 7 Days to Die. I did enjoy that one. God, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good old games. Fortnite, it's still a good game. I would say
Game.
No, here's the thing. I enjoyed every single season. I'm one of those people that's enjoyed every season. You can hate me for that if you want, but I will say this is the only time that this is probably the only season I'll ever hate was Chapter 2, Season 1. For how dull it was, how small the loot pool was, and how there was barely any updates, and to how we could barely explore anything new. It was just one of the most boring seasons ever. I barely wanted to play it.
I do want to say this, because you have to admit, maybe we have some viewers who just don't play Fortnite, which is perfectly fine.
I highly doubt that with over 300 million players.
I doubt that, but still, we should always
go into,
provide context.
Other games too. We can't just talk about Fortnite.
I've been thinking about, posting Minecraft because, like,
I'm trying to expand definitely my content as much as too.
I'm trying to get things ready. I'm trying to get things ready for like Warframe because that is my game.
I would say because like the thing with Fortnite, because Lazy is absolutely right though. Like Chapter 2, Season 1 is when I wanted to play the absolute least, just because it's crazy to me that we had
it was almost a year long.
Yeah. We had 2 seasons in 1 year. That's horribly bad. And I get it. This is when like the pandemic was like, I think that was this pandemic?
No, this was before the pandemic.
Yeah, this was before the pandemic. But yeah, no. In Season 1, Chapter 2 lasted like 8-9 months.
It lasted,
and the only update that I can remember that I enjoyed.
It was the harpoon update. That's
the harpoon launch pad. And then they added the lightsabers for like 4 months.
Those were fun.
And then I just didn't play. I hated them. I absolutely despised them.
I like them because I'm a Star Wars fanatic. Oh, hey, ho.
I want to quickly mention something. I had a full bottle of brisk tea, and we are not even maybe halfway through this podcast.
We're 43
and
minutes
that
in.
Tea is now empty. All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
Speaking of Star Wars, that was one of my favorite classic games I played on the PS2 was Star Wars Battlefront and Battlefront 2.
Yep, definitely. 100% the best game ever. One of the best games ever created right there.
Yeah, on the PS2.
My friend...
The remaster one do not like that much. But I preferred the original.
Yeah, the original on PS3, I think it was.
PS2.
PS3. Really? Was it PS2?
PlayStation 2, yep. I still have mine.
Wasn't it on the green Xbox as well? I swear it was.
I think it was.
Or the original Xbox, not the 360, but...
I think so.
Yeah, because I think I swear I had it on the old Xbox as well.
Actually, now I'm thinking about it. What was your first gaming system?
What was my first gaming system?
Yeah. Like, how'd you evolve to the Xbox One?
I don't even remember. I've been playing games ever since I was like 4, Turtle.
I remember. So I started out on these like controllers that you would plug into your TV. They had those yellow.
Yep, I remember that. Yep.
So they had the yellows and red cords. You plug in TV before HDMI. They had like different like arcade games. I had X-Men and Star Wars. And then I had a baseball one. So I enjoyed it a lot. And then I evolved into the Game Boy Advance. If you guys don't know what that is, just look it up. It's a classic gaming.
The Game Boy Advance, is that the square one or the big?
I had a rectangle
one.
I had
the rectangle one, so like the big gray ones, right?
It's like I had a see-through one.
Oh,
I still have it. I just gotta find it. It's in my room somewhere.
Yeah, I have the newer ones, the newer Game Boys. Remember?
Yeah.
The colored ones.
Yeah. No, I
still have mine.
I'm old. If you guys don't know, I'm 27 years old. So I was around.
Dude, the crazy thing is that Turtle, like we like, even though I'm not as old as you, I'm only like 21, right?
Yeah.
Like I was still playing my brother's like old consoles when I was younger. And so, and they're like 27 to like 30.
Yeah, those Game Boy Advances were the things. Right? They were very popular when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And
so my brothers are like in their 30s now, and so it's just like, I got to play all of those old consoles when I was a kid, and it was great. I remember it all.
Yeah, and then like later on, I advanced to the Nintendo DS, the brand new. It was brand new, the original DS when it first came out. In fact, we have an old Nintendo, not the Nintendo 64, the one before that, I believe. It has Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt.
Yep, Super Mario Bros.
Yep,
can't go wrong with it.
No,
you can't. You just can't.
And it still works. We hooked it up to our 4K TV that we have downstairs. I think it's 4K. Or I can't remember. But we hooked it up to that TV, and it works.
Yeah, I lost mine when I was a kid. I think either my mom got rid of it because I was playing it too much, or she like sold it, or it got stolen, because our house actually got broken into when we were living in Orange County or California. So
yeah,
I think that's when it like got stolen or whatever. So I don't really remember what happened to it.
Yeah. And then like after that, I evolved into like one Christmas I just opened up and I had PlayStation 2 games. I had Guitar Hero World Tour and
yep,
like
Guitar Hero is great.
Yeah, I got Guitar Hero World Tour game and what was the other one? There was another one I got. I can't remember what the other one was, but it's like I didn't ask for it. My mom, I remember she called the house when she called me. She's like, "What does my nephews play on?" Or it's like, "It's a PlayStation 2." Why? It's like, "Don't worry about it." And then Christmas comes, and I open up, and it's like, I got a PlayStation 2 for Christmas. I didn't ask for that.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever play like any old PC games that were around?
Yeah, actually, before I now remember one of my favorite classic games I played on PC. This is when dial-up was a thing. That I played was a game called Lego Racer 2.
Wait, was that on
PC?
Was that one website?
No, this is a disc that I got from a school book fair, and I enjoyed it. Lego Racer 2. I enjoyed it. I played it. I still have the game. I still have it.
Dang. Wow.
This is old. I would say this is like a little over 17 years ago.
Did you remember when like the whole Lego like going into games and stuff like that actually was super big?
Yeah, Lego Star Wars. That was
so
one
there
of my
was
favorites.
Like Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Star Wars.
Yeah,
it was.
And then like around when I only had one nephew, Bionicles were introduced. Oh my god. Me and my nephews grew up with Bionicles, and like I watched the movies, I watched the series.
What was Bionicles again? I remember that.
Oh my god, they're like Legos, but they're characters.
Oh, were they the? Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Like, I still have Bionicles like above my desk right now.
Yeah.
On my shelf is one of the original Bionicles. It's Vizon on his pet, the Fenrock. from one of the
I don't remember
Bionicle
any
games.
of the names of them or anything, but I remember I think
Tahu,
I had like one Bionicle.
Tahu, Gali, Hatu.
Did you ever have like Bakugans or any of those crazy things?
No. I played.
Really?
My friends did, but I played it. But I played them, but no, I never.
I had a few Bakugans. I had like some really cool ones as a kid. And then like I had there was a whole big trend of like Beyblades.
Yeah, I was
Pokemon cards and everything.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards was my thing.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards was cool too. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, in my opinion, looked better than
here's
Pokemon cards.
I recently found out. Or one of the getting a certain card, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's a favorite card. It's like a Charizard of Pokemon, but this one you can get. I have 3. But I looked up. There is a super rare holographic. I think it was called Blue Eyes White Dragon that is worth $10,000.
No way.
I'm not kidding you. I looked it up and I see one that is worth $10,000. I'm looking at it. It's a beautiful card, and like I want that one. I want to find that because Blue Eyes is one of my favorites. Ultimate Dragon. Like I even have one a card that's not easy to get. You can only get through the Yu-Gi-Oh movie, the first one, the Pyramid Light, the Blue Eyes Shining Dragon.
Yeah.
I have that one that was given to me by my friend when I transferred schools because he knew I liked that card. And he was more into Pokemon. So he gave me that card as a goodbye gift or transferring, but I have that one, and then it's like I have so many different cards. Like I have the entire Forbidden Exodia set, and it's like having that one in my, it's like if I have all 5 pieces in my hand, I win instantly because that's how he was designed.
Yeah. Do you remember what was it? That wasn't that was more newer. Transformers and stuff, like how a lot of people would build like little Transformers and stuff.
Yeah. Oh my god, I remember these type of Mega Blocks or Lego kind of Transformers when I was younger. You build them. They're like Mega Blocks or whatever. They were not easy, but they were pretty fun. They were pretty fun.
Yeah.
I remember the.
What are some other like old things I can think of? Like we're kind of old, so we know this stuff.
There was a lot of old stuff. Like,
jeez.
Oh god. I remember. Oh my god, the Mega Block Dragons. I just remember.
I don't remember the Mega Blocks. I just remember hearing about them, but not really like.
There's this thing called Mega Block Dragons. And I have one friend in my school. He had multiple different dragons, and they were cool. They were seriously cool. And so, like, I had one, but it's not as like his. It was a little different. And I was in daycare. We were allowed to bring our toys in to daycare as long as we leave them in that room.
Yeah.
Well, I come in one day, and he brings his dragon in, and everybody's having a fun time because it's brand new. Some of us build like a Lego pyramid as like apparently a transporter. And it's like, I don't have a dragon, so I took one to, like, a Triceratops, and I make paper wings, I put it on him. And like, his dragon comes out, and everybody's pretending to be scared. I bring the Triceratops out, and everybody goes, I'm like, that's kind of mean. That was kind of mean. So, like, then I got my own Mega Block Dragon, and it's like, then everybody was, like, nice about it. It's like, why can't that be so mean on type of toys? So it was like, I had this, so I was like, that's it. I'm bringing a toy that is really cool that nobody has. So there was like it was like a G.I. Joe thing. It had a backpack on him. It was a big, heavy backpack, and it had
G.I. Joes were cool.
I think it was a G.I. Joe. I think it was. It was like, can't remember what it was. And they had like a stand. It was like a action figure doll thing, whatever. Kind of like Turbo Man from Jingle All the Way.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, well, if you don't, look it up. That's a classic movie, but it's kind of like that, and it came with a remote control you put on your wrist, and that push buttons, you could shoot missiles, it could rotate, make noises. It's pretty cool. I bring that in one day, and everybody freaks out. They all want to play with it. It's like, nah, you guys were jerks to me because what stuff I have and he got better things to me. I'm not going to share my stuff with you. And everybody was so upset. They were crying over it, and the daycare teacher's like, why are you sharing? Well, I'm not sharing because they're always jerks to me because I don't have cool things like them. If I use my imagination, it's boring. It's not cool. And the teacher understood where I was coming from, and she told the kids to stop crying. It's his thing. It's his choice. And you were jerks to him.
Dang.
I've always found a way to make people regret how they treated me. It was ironic. I mean, kids weren't not always nice, especially that young age. But luckily, I had the group of friends that were. I mean, like.
Okay, so crazy thing. Actually, I feel like a lot of the way kids act now compared to how they acted before. Like being mean back then was actually.
It's nothing comparison to what is now.
No, the thing is I feel like people are a lot nicer now, but also a lot meaner.
Yeah. Like, yeah, they were mean. It's just because I didn't have the latest or the coolest toy in the room or something really neat. Even it didn't have to be brand new. It could be something. Yeah. It could be something a couple years old that everybody wanted or thought was cool, or a neat Lego or a Power Ranger toy, robot, whatever. Yeah. It didn't have to be brand new or shiny. It could be old, dirty. Everybody thought it was a cool item to see.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember, like, I don't know if you ever had this kind of problem as, like, a kid or anything, but do you remember, like, when bullying or, like, just stuff like that, right? And this is kind of, like, a sensitive topic I kind of want to go into a little bit. Do you ever remember when bullying back then it wasn't that big of a thing, but people still did it.
Yep. I didn't really have
it wasn't widely noticed, but like nowadays, like bullying, if you bully anybody, like pretty much either people don't really care and they'll just ignore you about it and say you're just whining over it, or either they'll just be like, like they'll actually go ham on that person. They'll get like all this. It's crazy. Like bullying has become like so different than when we were kids.
Yeah, you try to bully somebody, you better be able to stand your ground because they'll beat the crap out of you.
No. Exactly.
And here's an example. I didn't have a bully until like middle school.
Me too, yeah. And I didn't even stand up to my bully until I got into high school, and I was like in my senior year.
So what happened was I'm sitting there, we're doing our work. Teacher's out of class. He comes up and he's like slapping me head. I'm ignoring him. And then he slams my head into my desk. And that's when I drew the line. I stood up. And he's like, what are you going to do about it? I grab him by the shirt. And I sent him flying over 3 desks. He got up, holding his head, looking at me, terrified. Like, I just fucked with the wrong person.
Yeah, that's true.
Teacher comes in after she saw that. I didn't get in trouble. The teacher took me away and had me go do some free time in the cafeteria with the teacher, another teacher, and which was a nice thing because like after that he was like too afraid to try anything with me. He tried something. I just looked at him. He's like, nope, 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 nope. I like my face the way it is.
I remember the way that I kind of just like dealt with bullying is that. In a way, like, people are going to say this is kind of like the pussy way to get out of it. Like, I didn't throw anybody over a desk or really fight anybody. And, like, I wasn't really much of a fighter because I was kind of like the person that was more quiet in the class. And so people loved to pick on me or, like, take my stuff and, like, run around with it and not give it back. And so, like, back then, like, the only way I started dealing with that is that I kind of just listened to my parents, and I didn't really fight anyone. The only few times that I ever did anything physical was to someone was, like, for example, on the bus. Like, I used to ride the bus a lot. Like, I didn't get my license till I got out of high school because I didn't see a need to drive because the school was pretty close and it would have been a waste of gas.
I had to because I had to go to a different high school that was like 30 minutes away for swimming.
Yeah. Yeah, and so basically, like, I remember on the bus, this one kid, which I have no idea if he's ever gonna watch this. I have no clue, but he was just like, one of those kids that thinks he's all that. He thinks he's like the best at everything. He has like a really like smoking hot girlfriend, and he's the type of guy that like ends up being an asshole in life and does nothing in life or goes to jail or something.
I'm back. What I missed.
And so like basically this kid, I remember like on the bus like every morning, and this was during the time I was heavily grinding Call of Duty, and I was grinding for one of my favorite teams called Red Reserve, which they are not really a team anymore. They actually went bankrupt. But that team, when I was grinding for it, there was a lot of people that were like messing with me on the bus during like, because I would go on the bus in the morning at like 7 or 8 a.m. Like it was early. Like I wasn't used to waking up like that. And so I would literally go and then I would fall asleep on the bus. I would fall asleep on the bus, but then this kid, he kept like, because I would have my hood on and I would just lean my head against like the front seat and I would just sleep. And so what he kept doing is he kept like tearing my hoodie off, or like if I had a hat on, he would take my hat and just start throwing it around and stuff. And he was like, eventually he just like, he wouldn't stop. And so literally like I turned around and I freaking backhanded him. I remember I felt so good. Like it felt so good to like especially being messed with for over like a month, like almost a month on the bus. And I remember I got fed up with it. I just straight up backhanded him, and he just like sat back in his seat and just he didn't talk to me at all for the next like year or two.
What are we talking about?
Random shit.
Talking about like bullies and stuff. Just random stuff.
Yeah, especially older shit.
I were talking about like childhood stories.
Yeah. And then like that kid, right? He actually like I got home and I told my dad about it. I was like, yeah, I backhanded this kid because he's been annoying me for the last month. And my dad, he literally said, dude, great job. And I was like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Stand up to your bully.
There
was something in my head. I forgot about it. I was thinking about it. Okay.
I've never been a physical person though. Like I don't fight people. I mean, nowadays
I remember.
Fight someone.
Yeah. I never had problems in high school with bullies. Nobody really picked on me in high school. It's like everybody in high school knew who I was and knew some things in my past because, so like they didn't want to try anything. But everybody was nice to me. I mean, not everybody there knew who I was, but I made a lot of good friends. And like I played football in I became a meme on the football team. And it was a fun one. Like one of them was like practice was running late and I didn't have my license yet, so I had to take the late bus. And like I had 10 minutes before the late bus left, and everybody who was still there, they would drive. They had to drive the opposite direction of my home, so it's like shoot, I have to get to the bus. So I'm running, like I have to get to the bus. I asked the coach, he's like, "Oh shoot, you got 10 minutes, you better get going." It's like okay. Everybody's like, Nate, where are you going? It's like, we still got practice. And I yell back, I'm not here. So every day at practice from then on, everybody would come up to me. It's like, Nate, are you here? I'm like, I'm here. I bet it's like at games, like the coach would like always look at me because I'm always shouting something random to cheer my team on, and the coaches loved it. They called me the team cheerleader because they love my attitude I had for my team. They just enjoyed my company. Everybody did.
Yeah.
And it was
I feel like Lazy was one of those people where like you're not friends with him, but when you're near him, you just get a positive vibe.
Yeah.
Now you play video games with him, you're gonna have an ear infection. Right. I actually have another topic for us. I'm letting y'all know right now. 3 months that I was gone, I have a piece of paper that is completely full on both sides. Topics.
Why did you tell me about this?
Okay, so I think this will be a cool one because I feel like I already know what crowns.
Can we not do much because we're hours?
No, it's okay. All right. So who would be like the last? Like, okay, let's say it's your last day, like to live.
All right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to meet one person on the last day that you live, who would it be?
Yeah.
From Xbox or from the team?
Just anyone in general, like anyone.
Dang.
I think I know who I would pick.
Who?
I'd pick Crown so I can kiss him on the lips.
Okay.
Well, wait, was
but
that
no, in
Peanut
all
from
seriousness,
you sound like
but
Peanut. You
in all
sound like
seriousness,
you literally sound like Peanut from Jeff Dunham for a second there.
but no, in all seriousness, I think I would want to meet. Oh my god, there's just so many. Probably Eminem.
Really?
Eminem was part of my childhood.
He's definitely a legend.
I love Eminem. I listen to every single song he is like almost every single song he's ever posted or like put out.
Mm-hmm.
I loved him. Or if we're going like super unrealistic, like I guess like I would have wanted to meet Juice WRLD.
Yeah, I would say that too. Juice WRLD or X?
Like if he was still alive, like given the circumstance, if he was still alive, I would choose him. But because he's like not, I think Eminem.
It's tough for me.
Oh, no. It's a hard question to ask. I don't know. I thought this would be a cool topic.
No, this is, but it's like there's so many people. Like definitely at the top of my list is either between probably Tim Allen or Bruce Willis.
Good choice.
Because like,
I would
know who's at the top of Snipes.
For me, I would say I would probably like to meet a famous professional gamer. So, like for example, I would love to meet FaZe Pomage.
You can already meet them. Just look in the mirror.
We would just vibe, like you know what I mean. We would just chill out.
I guess
have
fuck
a good
my
time,
joke.
Play COD.
I got it. I got your joke.
And then the other person I would meet that's not really a gamer, I would okay, this is gonna sound really weird, but this is like a part of my childhood. Because my brother used to listen to Green Day.
Oh, Green Day.
Green Day, the band.
I know where this is going.
Yep. And so I would love to meet like the main singer, the guy with the big I forgot his freaking name.
I got another one to my head. Jackie
name.
Chan. He's another person I would love.
Dude, Jackie Chan is like a literal cyborg.
No,
there's so much metal in that man.
He's amazing.
He is made out of metal. If he can't go to a magnet shop anymore.
Like he
is covered.
Yeah, he's not. He's one of the most lightest metals because how fast he moves. But if he kicks you, you're going down in a heartbeat. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, no, it's because of all this. He the closest thing we have to a real life RoboCop.
Yep,
he's one of them. He's definitely one of them because there's a
Jackie Chan. Yep.
I would say a lot of those.
But honestly, though, like, sorry,
there's a lot of people that can kick ass like Jackie Chan, and they are below.
The Rock,
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Can I be honest?
Here's something.
If Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson wanted to beat the fuck out of me, I wouldn't even like. I would be honored. if Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson went on whatever and was like, I want to suplex you, I'd be like, I thought you'd never ask.
No,
I would be so honored.
All right,
I'll go to the hospital with tears in my eyes.
My dreams. No, a couple of years.
I did it, Mom.
I got beat up by Dwayne Johnson.
He got suplexed by Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
He broke my neck.
That's a YouTube title, bro. That's gonna be the title of this podcast. I got suplexed by Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
No, it's just called episode 1.
That sounds like J Station level of like clickbait.
It's just like I got my ass beat by Dwayne.
Guys,
Johnson,
I can't believe it.
and I
it
enjoyed
actually
it.
happened.
No, a couple of years ago, here's something. A couple of years ago, in a town that's not far from me, I didn't know this until I saw on Facebook.
Galaxy far away.
No, a guy. All right, in a town that's, I didn't know about this until I looked on Facebook. Vin Diesel was here, in a town that was not too far from where I live. He was visiting.
Vanity.
I'm like, man, if I knew I would have took a day off and gone and seen him. The Diesel is here. It's like that was. I'm like, how everybody Vin Diesel in Wisconsin. He was not too far from where I lived.
Dang.
I know. Back to the topic of like who do we want to meet. I know who's at the top of Snipes' list, and it's pretty obvious if you know him.
Who?
Summer Rae.
Johansson.
Oh dang, we're thinking two different things.
No.
Johansson, bro. That'd be at the top of his list.
Oh jeez.
Absolutely.
No.
Or Addison Rae is another good guess.
Yep.
No,
Addison
no.
Rae would probably be his.
Here's a question on the same topic, but switch the rule a little. Who would you want to meet that's on the team that you haven't met in real life?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Can I be honest?
Yes.
I'm not. Oh my god. Okay. Everyone in the team. So I can't say because that's how crazy this is. By the way, like the team is so big. A person who has been in the team and has been, I've been in the team for 2.5 years, almost going on 3, and I've been a co-lead for about a year, and I'm still meeting new people in RaVe who have been here for like a year.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, if I were to meet one person, oh my god, it's so difficult because there's so many good people here.
Yeah. Like just meet him in real life.
In all
for, like,
honesty, no offense to like you guys or anything, but like who's in the team? If we're talking about who's in the team currently,
yeah,
probably Koba.
Really?
I would want to meet Koba. Yeah,
really? Dude.
Super low key.
No way.
I'd want to know him. I'd want to meet Koba. Koba, if you're watching, let me fly you out. Mwah.
You want to know who I would meet? Surprisingly,
who?
Silent. That's his. You know, he's actually like one of my best friends in Rev. Silent.
I would also want to meet Silent on the condition that he stays like 50 meters away from me because I don't trust him.
Dude, you know he's not gonna do that. He's gonna like
No,
run at
he's
you
gonna
and tackle you.
Have a guy to do like some whooshy finger technique and make a bomb out of a gum wrapper. He's gonna make a bomb out of a freaking gum wrapper and like the eraser end of a pencil. I do not trust him a damn. I would want to meet him if it on the condition that both Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Danny DeVito are in between me and him.
Dude, Silent, he would. Okay, there's 2 ways that meeting Silent in real life would turn out. Okay, like in my opinion, this is how
you're either free or you get a felony.
Really chill. He would either be really chill and be like kind of awkward and be like, "Oh, hey, what's up? Like, you know, how's it been?" Or either he would see one of us because he's already seen some of us like face to face on like FaceTime or whatever. And so, in my opinion, if he were to see me, he is going to bolt at me like the freaking Flash and tackle me. He's gonna be like, "Oh my god, it's Grab!"
Whenever I imagine meeting Silent, here's what I imagine. I imagine him getting on all fours like a dog and running at me and like pouncing on me like when you get home, like when you get home and your dog like jumps on you. That's what I imagine. And if that does not happen, I'm just gonna go back from once I can.
Just be lucky it would be Silent and not me, because I would crush your bones.
Honestly
I
though,
feel
like
Turtle would be more of a teddy bear. Okay, I feel like he would just give us a hug and he'd be
No,
just like,
it'll be a bear
like
squeeze.
we
I
would
would
probably
break
go
your
out to eat
spine.
or
bro,
something.
Turtle's not a member. He's just a valet driver.
No,
I feel like Turtle would be the person that would he would pretty much be the first, like one of the first people to say, hey, like we should probably go get some food. Like
Yes.
let's just go get some food and like talk instead
Oh
of just standing here doing
no.
nothing,
That
being
wouldn't be
weird.
it. That wouldn't be it. Silent would be that person, and Turtle would be the guy that you always have that friend's like, well, I can eat.
Well, I can eat. Let's go.
That is me because I eat a lot.
Dude,
No,
honestly,
here's the thing: when I hug people,
sorry,
I don't give them nice bear hugs. I give them the definition of a bear hug.
give him a chiropractor surgery.
Yeah, I will literally break your back.
Every time Lazy hugs someone, I just imagine somewhere. I just imagine like somewhere Grandma falls down the stairs.
No, literally, every person I give it a hug, they literally can't breathe. They're like, Nate, let go, I can't breathe.
Every time someone hugs, I just imagine like the guy who's like does the nature documentaries, like, and here we see the lazy turtle giving a hug, and now we must think that somewhere in the world, child is being born and also dying at the same time while having a shot of whiskey in its hand. Like, imagine like the earth is just not okay. It's like a thunderclap.
Wow.
Max Ruda.
Okay. Before Lucky he actually left the team or whatever, right? I actually would married. Like I still would say I would want to meet Lucky as well.
Yeah.
Dude, I got a fucking ring for me and Lucky when we were duo partners. I got a ring.
Oh God.
Yeah. Oh wait, I remember that. Oh my God.
Yeah, no. So here's okay. I'm gonna tell this story. I'll try to be quick about it. So for those who need context, me and Lucky back in chapter 1 were inseparable arena duo partners. Anytime arena duos was out, we would play too much. And we would just have fun with it. We weren't even like sweating. We're just having a good time. Mm-hmm. And we really vibe. And by the way, for some people who are more old fashioned, Lucky is A3.
A3 or yeah,
A3, Lucky, they're the same person. Mm-hmm. So
and he also went by
we jokingly said that we were like a duo couple. That we were like a family, and no shit, I got a ring. I didn't buy it. I found it. Got a ring, and it had like it had the works. It was like gold and like had some rubies on it. And no shit. We were in a Discord. We were in a Discord call, and I literally got on one knee. IRL proposed to Lucky as a joke, obviously. Joke. Not like, yeah, he was down. And so for those like for that amazing year, Lucky and I were just married. Now, obviously, Lucky's going to do his own thing, and I wish the best for the man. I'm pretty sure he's talking about proposing to his girlfriend right now.
Yeah, I'll talk to you.
Yeah,
something about that happened.
Yeah, so
did something happen?
Probably not for the video. I don't want to talk about it in the video. Like it's not.
Yeah.
I didn't. Okay, Lucky, if you're somehow watching this, I didn't know. I haven't talked to Lucky in literally 41.
Like he doesn't really care about it, but it's just like I'd rather just keep it off the podcast.
Yeah, we're almost
it's his business.
Yeah.
But anyways, I haven't got to answer the question yet. The person I would
I'm sorry.
The person I would want to meet is Crown, because I would take him to a bar right away.
All right, where we go?
Yeah, I keep on forgetting, dude. Can I be honest, Crown? I'm gonna be honest, bro. You look, for every time I see you, I know you're like 21 or something. You just remind me of like this dude I know that goes to my high school. So every time I look at you, I'm just like, oh, that's Mason. He's 8. He's 9. Not.
What was that?
He's 17. So every time I look at you, I'm just like, yeah, sorry, I freaking malfunctioned. I need to change my AA batteries. Be right back.
I was going to say triple A's, but double A's work as well.
But yeah, what were you saying about me?
Got new double A's.
What I look like?
No. What? He actually got double A berries.
No way.
He did.
Huh. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm banging them on my desk.
I heard him grab him. He actually got double A.
Bro.
Make
Do you not know that I'm a content machine?
Make sure you put him in the right place and not in the wrong place.
I'm throwing them away now. You ruined that joke. Okay, moving on. Segue. Okay. Oh my God, there's so many questions here.
I think we'll do one more. We'll do one more, and then we'll end it.
Yeah, one more topic. So,
topic like the outfits.
Oh my God,
the clothing.
There's. Shut the.
I don't even get what you guys are laughing about. I'm scared.
Oh. Okay.
He said topic, so let's talk about the clothing.
So as everyone should know, we are all we're all in RaVe and we're all happy here. But
I thought it was called RaVe Nation, not RaVe.
RaVe. Yeah, come on, Breck. Let's go with the program.
I do not like you anymore. Yeah, welcome to the first and last episode of this podcast. I'm about to shut down the studio.
You better start walking, boy, because I'm pretty far.
If you got an offer, or not necessarily an offer, but would you? I'm trying to word this question because I can't even read my own handwriting.
On the right.
Okay. So let's say it was never a thing. You're not in a clan and you're just kind of doing your own thing. Do you think that without RaVe, you would meet the people that you know right now?
Like what we would be doing if we didn't,
okay. Like, let's say RaVe Nation, the clan.
Yeah.
It's never a thing. You never thought of this idea and all that stuff. Do you think down the line you would meet the same people you have met?
Probably. Because I met you before RaVe.
I feel like I wouldn't.
Crown, I'm not so sure about, but it's like breakfast. Yeah, you certainly, because I met you before RaVe.
I gotta be honest. I think the only reason I know any of you is because of Snipes. Snipes doesn't remember this, and it pisses me off. This pisses me off. Me and Snipes used to play Xbox 360, but he has no recollection that he ever met me.
Yeah, that's weird to me. Like
you ask him about. I know you ask him about Xbox 360 with breakfast, and he looks at you like you just spoke backwards and Japanese.
Yeah,
like I still have a friend that I talk to once in a while. His name's Chance. I talked to you about this before, Crown. He's a good friend. Back in 360, I ran with him in an RNG clan on GTA 5, and they did a lot of lobby takeovers. And that was so much fun. These guys were good, and they want me to join. And it's like, well, I would like to, but I don't think I can stand up. Like, you guys are better than me. Like, I'm only here because you guys like my company.
Yeah.
Because I bring the comedy for you, apparently.
There's been a lot of friends that I've kind of thrown away. Not necessarily like in bad blood, but I've just not played with them anymore. There was this one kid named Caveman Turtle 87 or something like that.
I remember him.
He was in RaVe for a bit.
Yeah.
But then I didn't do anything.
Okay. He was the Turtle Squad fucker I have ever met. And this is nothing towards him, but he would describe himself. He would say that he had to go, and he wouldn't come back for 5 months. And when I asked him about it, he was like, "Yeah, I'm like an angel of death or something like that. So I have to go fight on fucking as a Rapatu fucking OnlyFans." So he would go like 5 months. There was a point where I
didn't know
there was
that
a point where I know he and like I don't know. I don't believe in like other things than that, but if he is one, fucking kudos to him. And also, I'm sorry if you're somehow watching this. I spoiled your secret because he told me never to tell anyone.
So he's psycho. Like, that's a Scrubby story.
I know, and then he would go for like 5 months and then come back. It's like, yeah, no, we won the battle or whatever the fuck. And then we would play for like 2 weeks, and we were super good friends, by the way. He would go for like 3 months, like, hold on, my fucking home planet needs me, and fucking time warp away. He wouldn't leave the party. It was almost like he like Thanos snapped out of existence from the party. Like in the party, he would just disintegrate. And it was just the weirdest fucking thing. And I always remember that. And Caveman, if you're again somehow listening to this, you know, like, hey, let's talk again. I've seen you online a little bit, so probably you're back fucking Asgarthiath. And
I'm going to say something. Caveman, see a doctor.
Caveman, when I remember playing with Caveman, he sounded like he was like 16, but he was actually like 13. When I was 14, he was 13, so he's about my age probably now.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah. I talked to him a little bit. I don't really remember much about him though.
I know. That guy, if you even want to call him a guy, I don't know if he had something like wrong in the head, and if he does, like, I'm again super sorry. I'm not trying to make fun of him. I'm just kind of sharing my experience. You know, I'm throwing. I want to make it very clear on this podcast. When we talk about someone, we are throwing no shade. We are not trying to start drama. We're not trying to do any of this. We're just talking about
certain things,
experiences with them. Yeah. I guess we're not coming after anyone. So I don't want that podcast. I don't want this podcast to turn us
big. We expect that nobody really goes and like
yeah, like, you know,
we don't want everybody going to and causing people like mass hate for this.
No, yeah, we're not trying to cause drama. We're just a couple of friends who just wanted to talk.
Mm-hmm. And then eventually, like, we'll have other people on this too that will probably say other things, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the topic again? I totally forgot. Like, we went into Caveman Turtle. I was like, wait a second, that's cool.
All I know is another turtle, because like back in 360,
I don't even know. I'm looking at my list. I don't even know what I asked.
Back in the 360 days, I had a whole group together. We were all turtles.
Turtle.
We all had different names.
There was
Angry Turtle, Crazy Turtle, Psycho Turtle. There was me, Lazy Turtle. There was one Turbo Turtle. There was a Buff Turtle, a Scrawny. There was one named Scrawny Turtle. Don't know why, but the one that caught me off guard was Big Banana Turtle.
Oh, I remember the topic. Okay, it was about what's it called? Like, if we were not in RaVe, like what
seriously? Yeah. Did that name?
Would we think that we would have met everybody?
Did that name Big Banana Turtle really bring up memories? The topic.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm glad to know that if my loved one ever suffers from memory loss, I can just whisper in there, "You're a big banana turtle," and they'll just remember everything. Just take notes. The RaVe Cast saves lives. The RaVe Cast saves memories.
Just a big banana turtle.
I just imagine you're like you're in a hospital and like your loved one just chilling on like the bed or whatever, and they're just like, "Doctor, what can we do?" It's like, well, we've tried everything. It's like, and then one doctor like smoking a cigarette that's like covered in shadows, leaning back in the chair, is like, "You haven't tried everything just yet." And he just goes up to him, and like they're just like, "What is he doing?" And he's like, "Stand back," and just like gets gets in his ear and just like, Banana turtle. It just springs up. I remember everything.
What the fuck?
You cheated on me.
That reminded me of a meme. So I'm a Warframe player, right? There is a phrase in the game that your tenant will say is like, my Warframe is the hand and I am the will, right? So there was this meme template of a kid with his father in the bed and the doctor right next to him. And so the first template would be like, there's nothing we could do for him, kid. I'm sorry. Because he's like in a coma. And so the kid's like, hey, on, I got an idea. He goes over to the light switch, flips it, and it says, as he flips, is like, Tenno Scoom! And then his dad wakes up and is like, my Warframe is a hand and I am the will! Just pointing and yelling as he's sitting up.
Oh, jeez.
I think
we're going so off topic right now.
Dude,
that's the good thing about podcasts.
This is our first podcast. We know it's not going to be clean.
It's like it does.
There's so many
that's how a lot of
dirties.
podcasts. That's how a lot of podcasts goes. You don't have to be on topic 24/7. That's what they're about. Is just having a good
I don't
time.
want to be like super on topic. That sounds boring.
We went from discussing like deep shit, like, you know, like, do you think we would have met, like the galaxies would have collided and, you know, we would have found out, from literally just like banana turtle.
Banana turtle.
Big banana turtle.
It sounds like a cologne.
That just reminded me, back when I first started on the Xbox One and GTA 5, somebody's gamer tag was banana Twinkie.
Banana Twinkers are ass.
Okay, I want to add a topic. Whatever, mine as well.
But that's
Sure,
I asked him. But here's the thing:
who cares?
I asked him why his name was Banana Twinkie, and that was not the reason.
Oh jeez.
Put your heads in the gutters and you'll know. Put your head in the gutter and you'll know.
Put your head in the gutter and disobey your mother.
The gutter.
Gutter.
Right, I have one topic I want to talk about. Wait,
okay,
dude, I just
has to be our last
we're an hour 30 minutes in. We're an hour 30 minutes in.
Jesus Christ. Dude, the last time I remember, Lazy was like, we're 34 minutes in.
Yeah.
What happened to my tea? I just drank my tea nonchalantly throughout this entire podcast, and now it's empty. I just bought it.
Okay.
Lastly.
I have a topic.
Okay.
All right. When you guys are recording videos, and I don't know if I'm like the only one that does this, and I've already talked to Breakfast a little bit about this today, but I want to ask Turtle too. Do you guys ever like feel like let's say like for some like some of us, because I know Breakfast isn't at like 100 subscribers yet, so it's not as big,
bro.
But I'm saying, like, do you guys ever feel like you get completely stage fright? Because although we don't have like that huge of an audience yet, like we don't have like thousands or millions of people watching us.
Bro, 65 subs, playing with the big kids. Damn.
Yeah.
No.
But I'm saying, like, we still have our own like little, like our own amount of people that watch us. And so, do you guys ever get like whenever you guys are like, let's say, recording a video or like staging it all out and stuff, do you guys ever like let's say you're dressed like really crappy, right? Like you're still in your pajamas, you haven't washed your face or brushed your teeth, your freaking hair is all over the place.
Face cam.
Why are you describing what I look like right now?
No, because it literally happens to me too. Like I am very like on top of my hair and stuff, and like
I don't really worry about what I look like because like I'm just an average worker. But no, I don't think I'm really stage fright because
you don't really show your face on your channel, do you?
No, I do.
He does.
I do.
He does, yeah.
Not much, but I do.
But I know you have, but like you don't do it often.
So you don't really need to like clean up that much.
No, it's like if you see me, I got short hair right now. Like I don't care if I go bald. I'll be better if I was bald.
Yeah,
and I have a full on grown beard and mustache, but I don't get I don't get really stage fright because like I did like speech classes or something like that. Our teacher has two like articles and we rewrite them and we have to get in front of the class and talk about it. And and that was pretty easy. And then like I did like I was in choir, so I did solo ensemble.
Okay, then yeah, you did a lot more.
It was at this moment that Lazy realized he wasn't recording.
No, I'm recording.
Done.
Oh my god! I swear, if we were recording for the last
imagine we were recording this entire. Imagine this entire podcast had no audio to it. It was just like our Discord things.
Little did they know, Turtle was actually live.
Wait, what? Oh, hold. Oh, wait.
No.
Hold the phone. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna look at it yet.
No, I'm not.
On the Twitch.
I'm not.
Okay. All right. But to answer Crown's question, I'm gonna dabble my toes in this. Me and Crown talked about this earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
I get very bad stage fright. It's not even on purpose. My brain, for some reason, in my head, whenever I see the camera and you have like the little red dot blinking and like the timer saying how long you've been recording, for some reason in my brain, I don't see camera. I see 60 plus people just staring at me with just plain blank stares, like stone faced. So whenever I make like IRL content, like my most recent video, well, not my most recent, but the one before that, I guess not necessarily coming back video, but you get my point. Yeah. I was nervous as hell. And not only that, but with the time lapse part, like my fucking this close to showing ass crack. Like seriously, I was petrified. Yeah. And I still am. I always have been. But it's weird though, because whenever my face is not being shown and I'm just talking, I'm amazing. I can show you the world. Sorry. Oh no, we got DMCA'd.
Oh no. What have you done?
Yeah, so but that's kind of my answer on it. Yeah, I have stage fright and I am working on it. I'm working to better myself on that kind of front because I have no problem talking to anyone. And like you can hear right now.
It's like
and even right now. Like I'm not only talking to you guys, I'm talking to anyone who watches this podcast.
Hopefully
which is gonna be probably
go subscribe, notifications all.
A decent amount of people.
There's only 17 subscribers so far.
No, but I'm saying like people that used to be in RaVe and stuff have always wanted this, and so I'm gonna be linking it to them, and so they're all gonna see it.
Yeah, no. But like the thing is too is when you're talking, okay, picture real life, you're with your friend and you start talking, you know exactly who you're talking to. You know how to talk to them. You know what you should and shouldn't say. When you are posting videos and you're talking to a phone, you have no clue who is on the other side of that phone.
Yep.
Have you guys... That just reminded me. You guys watch Matthias?
No.
I used to.
No, like... You need to watch it. I've been watching them. They had this whole thing. This guy, like, speaking of online, there's this guy who's been breaking. His guy they call Cyphus. Like, he broke in. He took some mysterious thing. It's just a whole mystery. Like, the whole High Five Studios is stressing out for what is going on. He's broken many times. And he's still around. He's still doing all these mysterious things. And he's planting cameras and all this stuff. Like in today's video, like they opened the suitcase they found, he planted underneath the stairs, and it's a phone interceptor of some sort. So like they tried to call the police about him breaking it, they couldn't get through. Well, it's because of that interceptor he placed it. So it intercepts their call, and he answers it because he doesn't want the police involved. Heck? Mm-hmm. So he's up to some shady stuff if he doesn't want the police involved.
Yeah.
Especially
dude, it's like this is what I wanted to say too. Like cuz this is only me because this is only me. Like I don't get dressed that often, or I mean I get dressed a lot more now.
What I wouldn't see to see a crown titty.
No, but I'm saying like usually when I'm playing Xbox and stuff, I'm usually in sweatpants, freaking in my pajamas, still just like hair all over the place, like no shower, just freaking sitting there playing games, right? And so it's just like nowadays when I like that I know that I freaking do YouTube and a decent amount of people watch me and stuff. I feel like recently I've actually become very good with like keeping up with like how I look and how my hygiene is and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because you don't like a lot of people would comment on your videos and say, "Oh, hold on, guys. Someone's calling me real quick." Okay,
well,
I think we're about to end it here, anyways.
Yeah. But basically, I like actually like put on fully like different clothes and everything just for videos.
I don't.
I do that. I
just wear I got it. I mean, I don't care if it's in my work shirt.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that being said, I think
we're at a good stop.
Time to wrap it up.
Yep. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I mean, thanks you, Crown. Thank you, Breakfast.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, hope you guys see. We'll try to get this out soon.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see you
next podcast. See. Okay, let's think real quick who we're gonna have in the next podcast.
Well, how about we worry about that? Well, how about we worry about that later because we gotta end it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I got quickly. This. I do want to say, anyone who's listening to the podcast, don't think that this is how the podcast is going to be set from now on. This is merely just kind of a test to see, like, okay,
not really, because we've
never really done a podcast before. This is our first time. This is my first time ever doing a podcast. I think it's Crown's first time, and as far as I can tell, Lazy maybe. So
no,
we are going to clean it up a bit. We are going to.
No, this was
fine tune it over time.
No, this is more of a regular podcast, how it usually goes. I've been paying attention.
Well, yeah, but there are some things we can fix, and but quickly for me, I know Lazy said it already, but thank you guys so much for watching the podcast. And if you made it this far,
hell yeah,
you must have so much time to waste,
or you're just like interested in what we're talking about.
You're doing anything right now. You're listening to three dumb shits.
One's bigger than the other.
I'm the biggest one.
No, I am.
Oh. Well.
But anyways,
I think that's gonna do it.
Yeah, you guys go ahead and
we love you.
This is not
love
concert.
You.
This is not a concert. Yeah. I'll sign us off and I'll talk to you two later.
Sweet. Rave Luck, Rave World Domination, and I love y'all. Bye.
Yep. Talk to you later. Okay. Well, that was episode 1, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed. Once again, thank you to Crown and Breakfast for being here. Make sure you check out their channels in the link in the description below. Rave Nation, my channel, Lazy Turtle 786, Great Breakfast, and our pal, Crown Shots. There's not much left to say except it was a grand old time. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next month with another member, hopefully. We'll see you, and hopefully maybe we will clean it up. Sorry there's no visual. We weren't planning on doing any visual or anything. But, oh god, that's loud. So anyways, there we go, that's fixed. I'm sorry. I'm doing it on the fly. But anyways, thank you everybody so much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you like this podcast and you'd like to know more about Rave Nation, make sure you check out our channel. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Rave Nation, and Twitter. You can find. I'll try to put everything down there below. Hopefully. But I gotta go. Without further ado, I'm gonna give you my special little outro. that I do over at my channel for today. Leave a like, leave a comment. You all know the drill. RaVe Nation out. See you guys.